Hi. So the problem here is that we have to recursively check if an array is sorted or not. We can't use loops here because the question says that we have to do it recursively only. Okay. So let's say our function is called is sorted, and of course we'll pass, and the return type would be bool, true or false. If it is sorted, true. If it's not sorted, false. The and we'll pass what? Of course, an integer array along with its size, right? Now for recursion, the first step is to identify the base case, and that is the most important step for recursion, right? There are three steps essentially. First, we'll find the base case, and we reduce the problem and pass the reduced problem to recursion, a slightly smaller problem than the original one of the same nature to recursion, right? That's what we do. And we perform a calculation of our own on a smaller instance. Okay, so first let's identify the base case. The base case would be if the array is empty, that means the size is 0, or the array has a single element, then we can always say that it is sorted. So that would be if size equal 0 or size equal 1, we can simply return true, because then the array would be sorted. Now I wanted to look at this array first. Let's say we have the array 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We can do one thing. We can check for the first two elements, and I can pass the rest of the array to recursion. Okay, let's see what I'm talking about. We'll first check that if array 0 is greater than array 1, then for sure we can say that the array is unsorted and there's no need to check ahead of those elements. So we'll simply return false here, right? That would be the calculation part for us, and we did it. Now, since we have taken care of the base case and the calculation part, we can totally rely on recursion. Okay, so we need not worry about this part. We can assume that we'll get the answer for this part, and it would be correct if we have written the base case and the calculation part correctly. So we need not worry about the recursion part. We'll just make a call, recursive call, and we'll pass this array. Here we have a, and this time when we call recursion, we pass a plus 1 instead of a, and size minus 1, of course. So let's make the recursive call, because in that we'll store the answer for the rest of the array, and that would in turn be the answer for the overall array, because you have checked for this part. Now if this part is sorted and recursion says that this whole part is also sorted, then of course our whole array is sorted and we are done with the problem. So let's store it in a bool variable. We'll make a call for smaller array is smaller sorted, and we'll call our recursion here. We'll call is sorted, and instead of passing a, we'll now pass a plus 1 and size minus 1, right? A plus 1, this array is passed. That means this array is passed now. 2, 3, 4 and 5. This array is passed to recursion, and we'll get the correct answer in this. Because we trust recursion, we always trust recursion, we need not worry about the recursive part. So now the is smaller sorted bool variable contains the answer for the rest of the array, apart from the first element, that whether it is sorted or not. And we have checked this condition first. So if this is sorted and this also, the rest of the array is also sorted, then what we have to do, the final answer is here. We just have to return is smaller sorted. If it is sorted, the rest of the array is sorted, then it would be true and we'll return true. But if the rest of the array is not sorted, we'll return, this would contain false, and we'll simply return false. Okay, so now let's move on to the coding part. Solution. So the return type would be bool, and we have to check if the array is sorted recursively. So let's name it is sorted, and we pass our an array and its size to this function. Let's first write the base case, and the base case is if size equals 0 or size equal 1, that means our array is sorted. So we simply return true. Right. Now we can first check whether the first two elements are sorted or not. That means if a0 is greater than a1, then clearly the array is not sorted, so we simply return false. And after we have checked for the first two elements, we pass the smaller array, and we need not worry about it. We just pass it. The recursion does its work on the rest of the array, and we need not worry about it. We just had to care about the base case as well as our calculation part. Rest is taken care of by recursion. Okay, so now let's make our recursion call. Let's make a bool variable is smaller sorted. Okay, and let's call recursion here is we call our function, recursive call is made, and instead of passing a, this time we pass a plus 1 and of course size minus 1. Since we are passing the array with one less size, we're not passing the first element, and this would contain our final answer because we have checked for the first two elements, and the only part that's gonna say for sure that it is sorted or not is the recursive part, right? If the rest of the array is also sorted, then the whole array is sorted. So that is given by is smaller sorted variable. So we simply return what's there in is smaller sorted. Okay, and this is our final solution, and this would work fine. Yeah. Okay, we have two examples here, and I have called a sorted function for both of them. One is sorted and another one is unsorted. So for the first one it should print 1, and for the second one it should print 0. Let's compile and run this program now. Okay, and yep, it prints the correct answer. Thank you.